Okay, let's take a look at this head. I might just uh, assign a new material here just to make it gray, a little easier for me to look at. And I'm just was gonna do a little bit on the model because there's some messed up areas like here how this dead ends. I mean, you can see if you go to right mouse click face and you do select constraints, use constraints, next selection end sided. You can the next selection you do, you can see all the faces that are problematic in that they have more than 4 sides. Oh, did you used to have a see, you used to have edge there, but you deleted it for some reason. Um, and yeah, all these faces. So these are all your sort of problem areas that ideally should be fixed because they're faces with more than 4 sides. I'll fix some of them. I don't know if I'm going to fix every single one because it'll take a long time. Let's see how far we get. Um, so I would definitely, let's turn on symmetry and let's just get rid of these. We can just hit delete actually for those. And mine is freezing up. Great. Oh, okay, we're back. Good. Okay, and Control Shift X and kind of line it up with that one. And I held Control and clicked on that. Something's very slow with this. I'm wondering if it's my computer or your file. Um, let's just check that. That's a lot of history on here. Yeah, that's probably the problem. I can delete history. Alt Shift D will delete the history, and so you can see that's clear. That's going to be very important because that might be some of what you've had difficulty with. And maybe here to here, and I don't know, maybe here to here. Oh, it doesn't want to go there. Why not? What about here? I want to click in the middle of the face. About here to there. I don't know. We're still going to have 5-sided faces here, but yeah, I don't know how this feels like it sort of went wrong at some point. This whole area kind of feels like there could be another edge, continuing here somehow. And then maybe taking out these and doing this area a little bit differently. It's a little bit better. But yeah, a lot of this stuff could be kind of. Why does that look funny? Something about this edge. Is there a. Whoops. Shift right mouse click. Polygon display. Toggle back face color. Okay. Something not right about this. Oh, okay, that's torn open, that's why. So let's just select these two, and let's do a edit mesh, merge the center, and is there any more of those? I think there might be one here too. No? There's something fishy about this edge though. Huh. I don't know. I mean, it's another. Oh, did that not? I guess the mirroring didn't work. The symmetry, I mean. Alright, well, we'll have to slice this in half and remirror it. Guess let's do that now. delete off this side. Whoops. What to do? Faces. Oh, I still have that selection constraint on. That can really mess you up. Reset that. Disable all. Okay. Alright, and once again, select those. Just check my selection. Looks good. Front view. Oh, missed one here. Okay. Alright, select these verts. Just check that. Make sure to set absolute transform, 0 in the x direction, right mouse click, object mode, shift right mouse click, mirror options, cut geometry is off, combine with originals on, merge border vertices, custom 0.001 mirror. Okay, and so that should be symmetrical now. This still looks fishy here, this edge. Huh. That's just weird. Anyway, I mean, the thing to do would be to go around and fix. Also, I usually extend the neck out of the head. You just have a lot of odd things that happened. It's just built, I guess, just a lot differently from the module, you know. Probably could lose one of these. Is my symmetry working now? No, why not? That is annoying. I would just lose that edge. I don't think you need that anyway. That'll solve a couple problems. I might lose this one temporarily. Oh, it's like symmetrizing along a different axis or something. It's crazy. Yeah, and these edges won't delete. You know, I think I might be having a hard time because of this whole situation here. Shift right mouse click, it will not delete that edge no matter what I do. Sometimes when it's being weird like that, I'll delete out these faces like that, and then fill hole. Shift right mouse click, fill hole. What? Oh. Maybe I have to get rid of that and that. Okay, let's try it now. Shift right mouse click, fill hole. Yes, okay. Vertex, select that and that, delete. Right mouse click, edge, double click, shift right mouse click, fill hole. Okay, and then we can put these back in. Boom. And that's a nice clean edge now. Good. Alright, and you know, you can keep going through here. A good way to spot the issues is by going select, use constraints, next selection, end-sided, and just look for any faces that get highlighted. Those are other areas to fix. I think the nose is a particular problem because you have this crazy, I don't know, it looks like you did some Boolean or something. I mean, I would just, that's too difficult to solve, so definitely not. Hold on. I can't even select that. That's so weird. Why can't I select these faces? Oh, because I have selection constraints on. Reset, disable all. Okay. So I'll just click here, shift double click, shift double click, shift double click, and same on this side. Delete that out, probably delete these out, and then I might just go edge, and then Control E to extrude the face in, and then something like that. And you can adjust the size of that or whatever. That's getting a little weird now. Just scale each individually a bit more. And then you can take these and do Control E and then W and then move those up. And maybe just a couple holding edges to keep the shape of that. And that's much better geometry. I'll mirror it again. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Shift right mouse click mirror. I already have the settings done, so well. Anyways, it's getting better. And then let's delete history again. Alt Shift D. And then this is a mess here. That's a really bad area. Anyways, like I said, I can't clean up every single thing on this model. But I mean, the best thing to do is actually just go by the way I do it in the tutorial. There's no reason to go off on your own. Trying to reinvent the way to do this, especially if you haven't done it before. So anyway, then you need to UV map it. Just save a version of this. But yeah, I mean, if you need help UV mapping, fine. But I guess I can take a look at it real quick. So it hasn't been UV mapped at all. Let's start with UV planar, and then cut it up, and turn off the checkers. Oh god, there's still some major problems. I didn't even see those. Alright, well, we gotta fix these first. I mean, there's just so many problems with the model. I don't know why you just go off on your own way of doing things. You should really just follow the module. So it's another weird situation here where I'm just deleting those out and then filling them back in because they're acting really weird. Shift right mouse click, fill hole. And then same here. Okay, and then let's delete history again, Alt Shift D. Alright, and I'll save that again. And then let's just do UV planar again to make sure there's no cuts. Alright, no cuts, great. And let's start cutting it up. So maybe this edge. Go here, Shift X to cut that. I don't know, maybe I'll cut through here or something. Shift X. Could do around the margin nostrils. Shift X. It might be enough because you don't have ears. Go here, Control U for unfold. Oh, the lips are all messed up too. Oh my god. I mean, there's just so many issues with this. It's really. Oh wow, these are, yeah, that's what it'll do sometimes. At this point I'll just edit mesh, merge vertices, options, 0.001 merge, get those back together. Um, just deleting these. Oh, okay, here we've got these guys. Those are something weird. Okay, and the lips don't even go around, which is not good. That one does. That one doesn't. I'm just gonna grow this, but then I'm gonna delete this selection and delete this selection. No, wait, that's not what I want to do. There we go. I just want to delete these out because those are the problematic ones. And then you'll have to go back in and rebuild these lips without, you know, the problematic surface. Oh, and we still have these weird things. Just growing that selection, and then I'll convert that to faces. Convert selection to faces. Oh, it didn't work. Maybe I can just delete the edges. Nope. I don't even know how. Like, I wouldn't know how to do that if I tried. Maybe if I select edges and shift right mouse click delete edge. Nope. Maybe if we do separate object, it'll get rid of those. I mean, this thing has so many issues with it. It's almost like, well, now I can delete them. That's good. I would almost just redo it because you don't even have ears or any of that stuff. And there's so many errors in the model. And just scaling again, I guess. Anyways, those would need to be reshaped again, but at least the geometry's right now, but the shape's not good. So let's do mesh cleanup. Yeah, just check all these on. Alright, let's do UV planar again to get rid of any cuts, and then let's do Alt-Shift-D, and let's cut it up again. This guy. And let's say maybe you'd want to go around the back. Is it that one? No. Just shift double click. Oops, I keep doing the wrong one. What did I do last time? There we go. Oh, and then what we say, the nostrils, maybe. And then just going over here and clicking Shift X to cut. Okay, so we have a few cuts. Let's see if it wants to unfold. Control U, Control U. Something's wrong. Control L, this shell is not happy. It's just such messed up geometry with all these triangles and these super stretched out things, although I don't know why it's so. Let's cut it again and see if it will unfold. Shift X. Control U. Oh, that's better. Are these separate? What is connecting them there? That's very strange. Sort of like a butterfly thing. Anyway, at least it's probably usable now, and the checkers look okay, so I'll save this. But if it was me, I would just do it again from scratch, but actually just follow what's covered in the module instead of making stuff up.